Hey, greetings everyone. It is GleeCon, and I'm back again, bringing you another episode of Lore of Warcraft. Thanks so much for tuning in. On our last episode, we finished off the first wave, the first tier of levels, 6th zone, Terrestrial Glades. We're fully and completely done with that. And without much further ado, stay a while and listen as we jump into Tier 2, which begins with Westfall. Actually, we specifically did Ragefire Chasm and all the quest turn-ins for that. Good times, good times. So, let's take a peeky poo at what's required of us here in Westfall. So, of course, the best thing to do, the best habit to get into, is to look for any breadcrumb type quests. So I would search every capital. Now, there's none that come out of this, but nothing available in Darnassus. Good. Let's check. Ironforge, nothing. That's Black Fathom Deep's quest. Cool. So we are in Stormwind. Now, is there anything within Stormwind? Well, there is. Those two are the dead mines. So I'm going to save that. So is underground. No. Yeah, that's also. This Stormpike's Delivery, that's Loch Modan. Now, Humble Beginnings, that is. So that's our one quest. Let's also check. Now, the other good idea is check the surrounding area, any adjacent. But Elwyn has no quests currently. Okay, so we're going to start by looking at that quest. But I also, let's look and see if we've done our fishing. I think we did. We're at 80. Yep. Okay, good. Remember, we don't have to worry about any quests for class-specific stuff until we are at level 20. So we have 4 levels until that becomes an issue. This quest right here it sort of acts as a breadcrumb, but it's actually a little bit more powerful than most of the immediate quests in the zone. This is Children's Week. We'll get there eventually, maybe. That might be something we come back and do. But by the time we get to the patch when Children's Week actually came out, it's... Alright, so we go to City Hall. We're going to talk to this guy right here. Barrows Alexton.
It seems an eternity since I was a boy working the farm in Westfall. They say you can never go back, and it's true. Doubly true in my case. My family's home has been burned down and taken over by thieves. I have spoken with my father about the fate of some of my possessions, including my first compass. He was unable to save them. However, he also says that they should be hidden away on the farm. You'll find the Alexton farmstead west of Sentinel Hill. Perhaps you could go and retrieve it for me.
So this actually, while it appears benign and straightforward, it is actually it's got all kinds of little nuggets buried within it. One, Baron Alexton is a person that's involved in many upcoming quests, in a way. He was a city architect, if you looked at his designation, working right here in the heart. So he basically is one of the main representatives from the group of scabs that created the overall tension between Stormwind and the Defius. So the Defius, maybe coincidentally, because they're doing it everywhere in Westfall, maybe specifically because they hate that guy, well, they're taking over the farms to kind of shut down the breadbasket operation of Stormwind. Stormwind's very reliant upon that whole, just everything that comes out of it. I did want to hit up a fair on the way, but I guess we'll do that when we land in Westfall. I mean, it's not like terrible. I'm at 94%. We have some things we can sell though, too. So.
Greeting. Where is it you would like to go, lass?
I want to go
just a few coin. My griffins can get ye there faster than
you know. I probably should have just walked because we actually want, and that's a bummer. Because we actually want to be up here. Darn it. So It's best to actually start your way in here and kind of work your way down. And that's what I think we'll actually do. There's where his house is. So it's a pretty big farmstead. But basically, you know, the Defias, they are mad at... The whole reason why they exist is because they basically put themselves in debt. They worked tons of time, resources. They drove their businesses underground. They drove their families into poverty to help arm, and more specifically to rebuild Stormwind after the first war, orcs versus humans. And when it was all said and done, the war debt that Stormwind had incurred was so big that the people in charge essentially said, okay, we appreciate your service. Maybe we'll give you some kind of token, this or that, but we're not going to pay you like your contract work. And Defias, Van Cleef, all of them were like, well, WTF, that's not cool.
Hello.
I thought this was a repair person. I was wrong. They also don't have any good trade goods.
Welcome to my inn.
So they leave and they vow to get revenge, and it builds up into the Defias army that we see today, or the Defias, I don't know, organized military group. I'm gonna skip picking up the quest right here because I wish we would have just walked from there to there. I guess altogether it's gonna be close to time. We're not like losing a ton of time. So, guys, I have to pause. Hey everyone, that's a rare. If you, the longtime listeners will know, that is probably maybe only the second or third. Yeah, less than 5 times in the course of 2.5 years have I had to pull that. But that was work. That was my boss calling. I had a there, like I said, it's crunch time at work. There was a sort of an irregularity, anomaly thing.
Bye-bye.
There's our repair person, finally.
Open for business.
And anyway, we've been essentially going back and forth.
Have a good one.
President of the company, who wanted me to personally give some assurances, and it's whatever, it's boring. But it was kind of high stakes, and I had to answer. But all good. It was all good. All right, so got the bower. So basically, we should have walked through there. And this is where we are right now. We're set up. We know that if we're following the journey of the Defias, we know that they came into Elwyn, which makes sense that they would have spilled out of Stormwind. But really, it's almost like they immediately went into Westfall, the Defias, and set up their base of operations and started spilling back out and attacking. What they're doing is strategically trying to take over different lands. You know, look at that. I'm 70. I can't afford that.
Have a good one.
70 silver. So, they came into Elwyn and they strategically started shutting down the mines. These 3 mines, which has got a real Warcraft 1, Warcraft 2, Warcraft 3 vibe to it. They also started shutting down the lumber mill. They also started taking over, trying to disrupt just general sense of safety and stability in the region. Meanwhile, this is sort of the quote-unquote farm region, which I have a new subscriber that's been going through all my old coverage of the Orcs and Humans videos and doing a lot of good comments in the video section, which is cool. But they're talking about all of the kind of retconned connections between the lands in Orcs and Humans and the lands of World of Warcraft. And it's kind of interesting. But this would sort of be like a land where they built a lot of farms. So there's one thing I want to do here before we get rolling. A very interesting little thing. Okay, before we get going here, I want to go to, I want to go to the Saldaean farmstead, which is actually right here. Can you help me found? I don't know what that means. Okay, so I actually passed it. While we're walking back there, let's take that Humble Beginnings quest and add it into the old docket. So remember, we're starting something brand new now. Oops. And this is a new piece. So we're opening up. I will. We are now opening up Westfall. So we remember we are right. Okay, so this is actually called pick up and turn in. And this Westfall is there. Okay, we actually are going to do the special quest, CLUCK. So first we're going to do, that's what's called Humble Beginnings, I believe. Humble Beginnings. Okay. And we'll extend this more as we can. I hate being brushed up right against the edge like that. I just don't enjoy it. Insert a column. I want to insert a column to the right. It doesn't want me to, which I don't like. Oh, why is it saying that? There we go. Okay. Just at least buy us a little breathing room. Come on. But now, actually, let's look at the CLUCK quest. So this is a unique quest in the game. It's actually a level 1 quest. It's, I think, the lowest level quest in the entire game. It is an alliance-only quest. And it requires some doing. It's a quote-unquote hidden quest. If you talk to Farmer Saldean,
times, huh,
he's a
adventurer?
shop.
No matter
He also
where
has
you
this
turn, someone needs
special
help, and
chicken
my wife
seed.
and I are no exception.
So what you have to do is, I would make a macro here. So we're going to make a macro, and we're going to call this macro. We're just going to write CLUCK. I wrote CLUCK. Okay, so let's save that. We're going to put the macro on our button here. Now what you have to do is you have to have the chicken feed. Farmer Saldean's the only place to buy it from. And you see, you find it any chicken in the game. Here's one right here. Now, you start. Why is it not working? Okay. Oh, maybe it's chicken. My bad. Maybe chicken is what the macro should be. I wrote CLUCK, but I think it's actually chicken. You know, type today. Let's try it again. Because it's the one that makes you say, yeah, like that. So you start spamming it. Every now and then it'll say something different, but this can take a lot of time. And it's annoying. But eventually it'll be like, oh, the chicken like looks at you quizzically. That's a sign that things are changing. Now, this will cause the chicken to turn from neutral. There you go. See, the chicken looks at you quizzically. Now it's green. Now you can talk to the chicken and get this quest. Cluck, 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 bacaw, cluck, cluck, cluck. This chicken looks up at you and then starts to scratch its claws into the ground. You think it's spelling out a word, but you're not sure what it is. Could it be Saldean? Before you can ask, the chicken turns away and goes about its business. So, it's saying that because any chicken in the... Oh, I just ended up killing it. I probably took a little bit too much time. So, what you're supposed to do now it's okay, it's not the end of the world. You just have to find a different chicken. Because what will happen also is, yeah, so he only stayed green for a minute. But what will happen is when it turns green, now mobs will attack it on sight and one-shot it. So like a coyote or a killing machine. So if that happens, it's okay, you just do this again. And the chicken feed's not consumed until you turn the quest in. And I accidentally right-clicked it after right when it started turning green. Let me get back to yellow, which caused me to kill it. Now I have tried this. I've moved heaven and earth to make this work for the Horde. On retail, I think from Cataclysm on, it does work for Horde. But it does not work in Classic. I can confirm whatever you think you read online, it does not work in Classic. I spent hours. I created a mule train to get a Horde character, the Saldean chicken feed. I got it. I did all this. I got the chicken to look quizzically at me. All of the above. But what will happen is, when the chicken looks quizzically at you, when you're Horde, the chicken stares at you with dark, cold eyes. It waits for you hungrily, but cluck, cluck, cluck. The chicken starts to gobble up the feed you put down. After a moment, the chicken looks around startled. It uncomfortably shuffles back and forth. Is this chicken pregnant? You think you better check underneath it. Okay. And now he has let this egg down. You gotta be careful, because once that egg is let down, anyone can loot the egg. So if your goal is to get that egg as a Horde, that's fine. You can do that. You just have to go and now you have a pet chicken. You just have to go and
What can I do for you?
have an alliance person team up with you, and they can help you get the chicken. Like, they can do that whole thing and then let you loot the chicken at the end, basically. Just selling some of this stuff. Okay. Okay. Alright, so that quest is now completed. Pick it up. So we picked up Humble Beginnings, and then we picked up and turned in CLUCK. But since we're being a completionist, we had to complete that. That is a rare hidden quest. I didn't look just now what category. I think it's considered a Westfall quest. You have to get the Saldean feed from there. You can complete it with any quest, with any chicken in the game, which is why I think the chicken clucks out the Saldean, to give you a kind of a hint where you get it from. But if you are Horde, even though it will do quizzically and everything, it will never turn green. So, and I've done this in different areas. Alright, so now we're going to pick up.
It was horrible. Verna woke me when she heard a ruckus in the fields. The fields were full of hooligans. We left in a rush, and I forgot to pack my pocket watch. Verna's PA gave me that watch on our wedding day, and I feel just sick knowing those thieves have it. I left the pocket watch in the wardrobe at the farmhouse. Look for the field of pumpkins to the west. You can't miss it. If you bring it back to me, I'd sure be grateful.
Her production assistant, she's in the film business. Okay, well, sometimes I think there's a big gray cloud in the sky, just raining down bad luck on us. I mean, it's happening right now. First we're driven off our land, now we can't even get out of Westfall. Everything's a mess. Something needs to be done.
I never thought the day would come when I'd leave the farm, but the fields are overrun with thieves, and it's far too dangerous for us here now. As soon as Farmer Furlbrow gets the wagon fixed, we'll be on our way. Maybe you could do me a favor? Let me scribble down my recipe for Westfall stew. Please take it to Salma Saldean over on the farm yonder. The Saldean's farm is just beyond the fork in the road. Poor old Blanchy. Such a tired beast after all the work we put her through. I fed her before we left the farm, but we weren't expecting the wagon to break on us. If you could bring her a few handfuls of oats from the fields, I'd be grateful. I bet you could find some around all of the farms in Westfall, if you can steer clear of those horrific machines that have taken over. There are several farms southwest of here.
Okay, I think this might... Is this some... No, we have bags for this character. This is just a 4-slot bag. If your bag luck has been bad, you can finally get one. Alright, so we picked up 3 quests just now. We picked up the Forgotten Heirloom, Westfall Stew, and Poor Old Blanchy. So let's go back and get those 3. So Furlbrow's Deed is also a drop that we want. So let's take a peek. Where does that drop from? That's actually something important too. Furlbrow's Deed drops from what object? Dagnabbit. There we go. It's a random drop of this, which comes from the Defia's Bodyguards, Dock Masters. This is what I was talking about when we did Elwyn Forest. These guys right here. So we're going to go take care of that first. But before we do that, because that's also low, we picked up... What was it? I've forgotten... No. Yeah, it was Forgotten Heirloom. So that's similar to that other one, where it's like, hey, pick up, go to my old house or something. I forgot to uncheck boxes for us and make some extra. Okay, so we picked up that. Then Westfall Stew and Poor Old Blanchy. We'll get those 2. Westfall Stew is an easy one. That's an early one officially. Bam, bam. And Poor Old Blanchy. We also completed CLUCK. Poor Old Blanchy. Look, there's not a lot of quests in this zone. The difference is that the quests that are in this zone are long and tedious. But before we do anything else, we're going to go to the best drop rate place. First of all, the deed comes from Elwyn Forest. This dock is my favorite place to grind it. I've always had a pretty good success. I usually don't have to clear it more than 2 or 3 times to get it. It's not that far away. But as we saw, I think I closed it out, but yeah, let's go back to what was it called? Forgotten. Furlbrow's Deed. Furlbrow's Deed? What? What you talking about? Alright, it is dropped from that, but also you could get it from bandits, rogue, wizards, so basically any Defias. And the drop rate only goes from 4% to 3% drop rate. I just don't prefer that. This is the Knoll area. I mean, we're level 16 now. We would crush this place. This is all casters. Although I was fitting to help them, I was at least gonna buff them, but they don't need my blessing of mine. Oh, I have blessing of wisdom. I shouldn't have done that. I gotta. I'm just keeping it, you know. It's like exercising. I'm keeping a well-oiled machine, you know. I gotta keep it going, gotta keep it loose up, so that when I read those quests, I can really get that. I don't know what kind of southern accent that is. I'm not exactly sure. I am from the south, but me and my kin don't have a southern accent. So I know it's not really like a Georgia. Maybe it's kind of like a Florida Panhandle or Alabama. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of, there are tons of, where I am from, a lot of people do have southern accents. My town just didn't really have. I'd say we had more like regional dialect, colloquial slang. But that's not the same. And then, like, I also have family, and so does my wife, have family that are from Minnesota. They also have a distinct kind of accent, and I got none of that. Somehow I came out, I don't know what you would call my current accent, just a straight, generic, I don't know. So I do have certain little things that are, that I have a slight accent on. That's different than my wife. That's the only reason why I even know. Alright, here's the crew right here. We're gonna just slash and burn these guys. 3 Defius dock workers. We're gonna come in hot. We're gonna take all 3 down. The hope being that when we do this, we'll get that Furlbrow's deed off of one of them. Oops, I used the wrong thing. So far, no good. I mean, our 200 maces went up. Alright, we killed the dock workers. You can also get it from the dock master right here, too. So, he is worth killing. There's also a chest. Look at that. Look at my chicken. Look at my prairie chicken. Come on, prairie chicken. But we might as well open. Oh. Now, look, this is also why I like it. They're already respawned. Ow. You dirty so-and-so. See if I can get a heal off. Yeah, that was dicey. They did it again! I use a potion. That's just bad luck that I want to get that one now. Okay, now I'll go for another heal now there's only 2. I could pop a bubble if I had to. You little jerks. This dude's gonna respawn before I'm... He is. I don't want to fight him at the same time. Let's get this going again. Yeah, I don't know what, come on. Okay, so we're not getting good luck right now. I mean, this has been over a minute. I just had bad luck with them respawning right when I fucking... Jeez Louise. Stuff, but my mana is fine. So here, this is the reason why I like it. Is we can essentially indefinitely respawn. I wanted that chest. See, they're already back. Or maybe it's because he summoned the bodyguard. See, if I go for that chest, they're on it. I want to kill that one. Gotta pop a bubble on this one. I don't trust him. Can't attack it. Oh my gosh. Got a scroll of protection. Not what I wanted. Come on. See what we can get going. Oh, back to having a punching. My punching gonna get good. There he is. He's dead. This time I don't even care. But yeah, the drop rate, believe it or not, is actually not that bad on these guys. Now let's get the chest. Let's end this vicious cycle. See, that is silver bar. Oh, I'm not even using my blessing. Alright, so what we'll do, that's the other reason why, is the respawn rate is non-stop. So if you can handle those 3 to 4 guys at once, this is the best place to farm it. I just wiped them out 3 times in a row, though, so I've already obviously jinxed myself. Let's go get that metal ore. Over there. So if you prefer to just kill regular, like 1 by 1 and pick off, you know, bandits or whatever, you can do that too. But, you know, we need this. I'm not even going to do the math on this episode, I don't care. For whatever it was that we're supposed to have. Come on, dock workers. Here, dock worker, dock worker. There's a bunch of chickens. You could use those chickens if you want to. If you want to do this in probably the hardest / most annoying spot in the game to do it. Alright, he says the Brotherhood will not be hampered by insects. It's also interesting to note here, they're obviously employing goblins. And I'm pretty sure that Dockmaster I'm pretty sure the Dockmaster can drop it. And also look, these are some of the rare Defias that don't run like that. Come on. Come on. Yeah, if you can get into a better flow like this time, you don't even have to really heal. Now, the other guy's going to respawn any second. Oh, that's good. There he is right there. Yeah, so it's essentially like never-ending... there they are. I didn't feel like fighting them right off the bat. We got a blue pouch. We're just spoiled for choice for bags. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this body... Maybe it's the dock workers that... Should we look at that? Oh, no. Hit the wrong one. No. Bodyguards. These are the best ones. And Dockmaster. They're the best... They're the best drop rate. Dang it, I just wasted mana on that one. So, I mean, with a 4% drop rate, you would think that within killing 25 of them, every time we kill 4, this is like our 5th set, so we are getting like mathematically right there and where we would expect them to drop. There they are again. Getting kind of low on mana. I'll drink some water. In real life, too. So this is unfortunate, though, that this is the luck that we're having, but that's pretty much par for the course, right? Par for the course. I got one down. Uh-oh, but then he joined right in. There's dock workers out there. Come on, bro. That is not ideal. I had to blow another one of my things. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna be the best at punching. By the end of all this, my mana's about to be out. We'll eat a food and drink this time. Look at this pile of dead bodies. Maybe this chicken is bad luck. Come on, prairie chicken. I'm just like a serial killer. Just don't worry about it. Just there's a pile of dead bodies here. Nothing to see. Nothing to see. Got a replacement refreshing spring water. Yeah, then they bring in theirs. I got workers' pants, right? Warriors' pants, I mean. Okay, we're stunning one. I want to kill this one. So I can get a better heal. I do not like the dock workers lurking around. Can we get it from... We can get it. They have a 3% from the dock workers, too. What is this? Erlen Drudgemore? I don't even know who that is. Maybe it's a... Man, we are just not getting good luck here. Don't want to pull this body here. Yeah, that's kind of crap. Maybe I need to put, like... Oh look, this thing spawned. Just keep killing the Dockmaster for a minute. Oh my goodness. If I get the chest, they're gonna come, right? Might as well, whatever. Waste a mana, hate that. Okay. Bro. This is bad. This is bad luck. This is absolutely the worst luck I've had. With this quest. In terms of the drop rate. Can we get some other loot? A red linen low robe pattern. The Brotherhood will not be murdered. Snurf. I do like the silver bar. Come on. Come on. I guess while I'm disarmed, I should just try and heal. That's a good time when I can't do any... Oh, okay. Yeah. Uh-oh. Dang it. This is a bad beat here. I think I just realized my blessing of place gone too. Jeez Louise. Alright. I am just not having good luck. So, you know, you never know what's going to happen with Classic. The RNG gods strike and you could be 100% like this. You can be like me. And just be... We'll waste half an episode. I mean, we could cook some food in here if they dropped any. We've got a nice fire. This is a nice, cozy place to fight. Place the cheese. Come on down. Come on down to... Come on down to Glee Park. Why would you not? Why would you not do that to me? Double disarm. This is just... this is just butt cheeks. We got a healing potion back, that's good. Come on. How dare you dodge that? How stinking dare you dodge that? I think that we've killed probably at least 32 of them. Not like 36. Money will not be mothered by insects. This guy loves to give blue cheese out. Blue cheese, please. Alright. You're so cool. Yikes. Got a bubble. Got a bubble. That was just a poorly timed interrupt or disarm or whatever. He's back. Guess who's back? A feeble sword. Back again. Eat some cheese. Tell your friends. Oh, those guys are back again. I can't believe this thing hasn't dropped yet. A Westfall stew recipe, but not the way to learn it yet. Let's use this armor thing too. Scroll of protection. Oh, I've got 10. Oh yeah, I need to use that for sure. All right, we'll bust that out too, and we'll bust this. We're just. I want to kill one fast because, yeah, I was gonna say this guy's gonna get me. I might have to pop the bubble here. Okay. Alright. I got a little dicey. It's because of the timing that I did on the... Bro! Lame. I mean, really, we're just burning through all the mana that we have. It's okay. Can one of you give me the deed to the farm, please? Can someone give me the deed to the farm? Somebody, please. Come on, you punk. The carving knife of agility. Thanks. I don't use daggers. I greatly appreciate your useless crap. Why don't you disarm each other? Hmm? How about that? I got it! Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. We're getting out of here. We did it! Alright, finally we got Westfall deed. This is the deed to an expanse of farmlands within Westfall. It is signed by Theodore Furlbrow and co-signed by his wife, Verna. And on the back of the deed are hastily scrolled words, "We leaned on Furlbrow and got his deed. Thought it might be handy if you wanted to forge one of these for your own place. The Furlbrows won't give us trouble. Last I saw them, they were on their way out of Westfall, stuck with a broken wagon." You'd think the Furlbrows might want their deed back. So again, you're kind of seeing the overall, like, crap of the Defius, what they're doing. They're trying to, do harm. I can bust a bunch of those out. We need to sell some of this stuff. But I can follow along the path up there. And this is called Furlbrow's Deed, is the name of the quest. So we go over to this one, and this is going to be a nice, I'll just check it off right now because it's just a wham bam pickup drop off. So that's one, that one and CLUCK are like nice easy ways to start, unorthodox ways to start this zone. They can both be annoying. But it's also that kind of gives you another piece because you know they've been attacking the mines via paying the kobolds. You know they have been also going after the lumber operations to some extent. And in general, just pillaging the area. They also completely took Moonbrook over, and here is just another piece. They're doing almost like mafioso, like a true... We are intimidating people off their property and forcing them to sell us the deeds to their land, probably at crap rates, and forcing them off of their property. So, yeah. Oh, man. I just realized I have a, thinking about the call from my boss, I have a conundrum now where there's a large chance I'm going to be getting the state auditors at my desk at the same time that my boss has just now put me on the task of a personal emergency that I need to deal with myself on Monday for the president. It'll be fine.
Hey there. Safe travels.
You have the deed to my farm. That's good news. Some ruffian stole it days ago, and I thought it was gone for good. Please let me have it. We're on our way out of Westfall. I ain't coming back anytime soon, but if we do, then we'll need those papers. I don't think I ever really clocked...
Thanks, adventurer. As I was saying, these parts aren't fit for honest folk anymore. But if things get better, then this deed will let us reclaim our land. I don't have much to offer you, but here, take this.
He gives us pumpkins and watermelons. So before we do anything else, we actually have to go to the farm and sell because we're chock full of stuff. But we did just complete that deed. It doesn't pick anything else up. Again, it's another kind of sort of way, breadcrumb-ish kind of thing. It wants you to go into Westfall. But yeah, that's what it is. So... those people are. One person is looking for 2 DPS. One person is a DPS looking for a group. They need to be married. We need a matchmaker up in the house. I'm gonna put the chicken away eventually.
Light be with you.
When we go back to the farm. I don't need these pumpkins. I don't. Let's go ahead and build the heavy linen bandages. We're at 80 though. We can finally learn wool when we find a person. 80 is that threshold that you need. So that's good. We've already done a big chunk of the episode too, just in the traveling and kind of in these, I don't know what you would call it, like breadcrumby drop quests that we need to kind of get going. So we've kind of just screwed around and it's taken a decent amount of time, but it's okay. Because I will go to Dead Mines, just need to hit Stormwind first. I mean, I would do Dead Mines too, eventually. That's going to be our next dungeon we do, we're just not. Not today. Not ready for all that yet.
Careful.
That's actually wasn't too bad. I don't need that. Yeah, we can sell. What is this? We're not tailors. I'm not even gonna worry about like selling that. I don't even care about hoarding these bags, to be honest. 94 and 4 stamina. That's not as good as what I already had. No. Oh yeah. Okay. I forgot we had the Timberling. What is this? Oh, Westfall stew. We might as well turn that in while we're here.
Can I help you?
Welcome to our humble abode. It's always nice to see a friendly face, and what strong arms you have. My husband and I are always looking for help around the farm. Now, most good folk with less, it's hard to find an able body to help out. Thanks, Selma. Are you hitting on me?
Safe travels.
I'm gonna miss that Verma Furlbrow so much. I don't suppose you happen to see her on your way here. And what was her recipe? It said, Westfall stew is made from 3 parts of stringy vulture meat, 3 Gortuska snouts, 3 Murloc eyes, and 3 okra. Mix it together, bring it to a boil, let it simmer for at least 2 hours before serving.
What can I do for you? See you around.
That Verna was always such a sweet lass. We'll miss her here in Westfall. But between you and me, she's a city girl at heart, and Stormwind will suit her just fine. But enough gossip, now we can make Westfall stew.
Hooray! So we finished Westfall stew 1. We're picking up Gortusk
The onions
liver
are
pie.
peeled. The garlic is minced. The rosemary is crushed. The crust has been baked. The dill weed is chopped. The gravy is simmering. Now all I need for my famous meat pie are 8 Gortusk livers.
That sounded all good, and then you lost me. A pie made from 8 livers.
Be careful.
I'm good.
Help me make some Westfall stew. Come back with the following ingredients. 3 stringy vulture meat, 3 Gortusk snouts, 3 Murloc eyes, 3 okra.
That sounds disgusting. By the way, your one vegetable is okra, stringy vulture meat, pig snout,
Farewell.
and Murloc eyeballs. So, yeah. You are gross. Oh, this was actually, you know what? That was like a Westfall stew number 1, you know? Because there's 2 of them. Yeah, I never marked that was a 1 and a 2 on this old quest here. Okay, so we just picked up Westfall stew 2. And we picked up, what was it called? Gortusk liver pie? That's freaking disgusting. I'm good. Alright, let's get out of here. I guess we'll pick up his too.
King's honor, friend.
Rough times, hungry condition. No matter where you go, someone needs help, and my wife and I are no exception.
Look at what has happened to this place. These lands were once occupied by good farm folk, but the damn thieves have driven them all off.
Watch
Not
language.
me, though, but it seems some harvest watchers have taken over the fields. If you're up for the work, I'd like you to go out and kill 20 of them. Come back when you're done for your pay. If you finish up with the ones in my field, clear them from the neighboring fields as well.
Okay, then. I guess I'll be helping you with the killing fields. Don't you worry none. I got you covered. Hot now.
So we're picking up a decent amount of quests too. Alright, so let's back up here, and now we really don't have a ton of time. Maybe 5, somewhere in the 5 to 10 minute range. But now we can actually start questing. So we did get ourselves all set up with the kind of entry farm level quests. There are some quests that actually are around Sentinel Hill proper, and then there's also the beach quest. There's just really not a lot of kind of hubs. We need to kill the harvest golems for the okra, so we can kill them. This kind is not the kind the guy wanted us to kill for the killing fields, but they can drop the okra. We really shouldn't even kill these because the big ones will drop the okra. Oh, we need those hops as well. Hops are something else we have to save. So, no harm in killing that. But we do need the oats. So, you know what? Let's be strategic about what we kill. We need bags of oats. Give that guy a little bit of buff.
Oh, I'm gonna give him a buff. Hey,
What's in here? What's in here? We don't need coyotes.
there's a vulture over there. He can give me some of that stringy vulture meat. You know I want some. There's a Gortusk. We can get his snout his liver.
Okay, so I hope we get everything we want. I hope we get every... I mean, this is worth XP. That right there is... I guess if they're worth XP, I need to start... We got one. Let's... Yeah. I think these are strong enough. I should be using my combo again. I like it. Okay, we got a liver. There's another one over there. Hey, piggy, 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 piggy.
It's too far away.
They're coming for you. I guess we can go for these Murloc eyeballs down here too. It can't hurt to kill some because down here the Murloc eyeballs. These are the guys that can drop the booty, the treasure map. Oh, look at this guy. Right up on me. He can. These guys can drop it. What is that? Poison? Oh man. Okay, danger. Oops. Okay, so we gotta be careful because these guys run and they want to draw more people to them. Like, he's running slow. I like that. Okay. We might be okay as long as we don't get a sitch here where... Oh. Okay. We did not... Did we get any Murloc eyes yet? No, we haven't even gotten a Murloc eye, let alone the, good. The treasure map. If we get lucky and get that treasure map, that's like hitting the jackpot. That makes this whole episode just automatically a win. Because that can take you... That could take us so long. We might spend multiple episodes just grinding that. That is the worst. Such a bad... Oh, I did not want that. Oh. No, I did not. I'm gonna pop this shield in just a second. Oh no, he's running? Get me out of here. Oh no, my bubble popped! You popped my bubble. You dirty so-and-so. That was bad. Basically, when I saw that I pulled all four, I should have run from the start. I shouldn't have tried and gotten greedy and killed that guy. They should call me GreedCon. I mean, how about a new... You know what? If I make a rogue, I should name it that. That would be funny. I don't know. I don't know if that works. We'll see. You know how my branding goes. We'll check it out. What day was today? Was Thursday, right? Yeah. But this, I'm telling you, this has been the week from heck. I've just been. Oh, I'm exhausted. It's so long. And I have work to do. I was so tired. I put in like a 10-hour day today, and then I have a couple hours of work left to do, but I was like, I gotta just go home. I'm just gonna work from my computer at home, wind the, you know, while I'm watching Netflix or whatever at the end of the night. Shows. You used to be able to say watching Netflix, but now the streaming has won because it's just like Amazon or whatever. Like, I spend as much now on my different streaming, if you combine all my streaming devices, like my Disney Plus and Netflix and HBO Max and blah blah blah. I don't pay. I've cut the cord, but I'm paying as much for all that crap as I ever did for cable. So, bravo streaming, you guys have done it.
I'm out of range.
I'm not going there. I don't like that. I I forgot. Alright, so we'll fight these guys a little more methodically. We'll just put in a few minutes on this and then we'll log. We got a Murloc Eye, which is good. Or, if I get 3 Murloc Eyes, we'll take a little break at that point. I'm trying to remember who is the best. It's not the Coast Runners. They're not the best ones to fight. I'm pretty sure it's like the Netters. Maybe the Netters and Raiders. Raiders. They're pretty good. Yeah, I did hit it with the Judgment. Got a second Murloc Eye. Okay. Alright. Alright. Really don't want to try to... I mean, these guys... That would be a 2 for... Yeah, there's no point. What's the goal? I can beat... Look at this. And he pulled a second one with him anyway. And these guys poison you. Okay, this time I wanna... Got that third Murloc Eye, baby. I should have. That's pretty good, though. I mean, I'll take it. Alright, so we got no treasure map, but we did get all the eyes we need, so we can stop hunting the Murlocs for now. Not gonna mess with them. We'll wait until we go down to the lighthouse, because you have to kill so many Murlocs at that point in time. I kind of want to find like a nice safe spot, because, look, there's a... There's a, he decided to fight him. I'll fight this little pig. Now, if you're playing like a hardcore realm, this realm is just popping off. This zone is it's almost annoying to fight the mobs. So, I caution you. I just got a snout. That's good. I wanted to get at least one of these little bags of oats. I don't want that. I don't want the Defius because I didn't pick up that quest yet. I need the Defius. What are they doing to me? Alright, so yeah, I did want a bag of oats, but it looks like people have to have been taking them. They normally spawn in these different spots, so... There, we got another liver. It's not that they're not here, they're just not spawning. I mean, they're just picked clean. So we have to kind of look in a couple other spots. There are people running around. There's another vulture. I guess we'll just kind of make our way back to the Saldean farmstead right now. Over there. And we'll just use that house to be like our base for now. Got an egg. That's not what we need. There's some oats right there. We need 8 of them, too. So, I guess we'll fight our way into...
It's too far away.
We've discovered the Furlbrow pumpkin farm. That's great. I mean, like I said, all of these quests, like, they're all... I thought that might happen. There's not a ton of quests in this zone. They are all just annoying. What is that? A disease? It says I can remove this... Oh, I must have cast it on him. Alright, so we got our first bag of oats. For Blanchie's thing. I don't think we've got any okra yet. And yeah, we're just gonna make our way over there and log, and we'll just continue to grind. So we didn't actually complete a ton of quests on this episode. Got another snout. That's good. Doesn't really matter. The Gortusk, because you need all those livers, I'm not worried about the I'm not worried about their stuff. That's the Harvest Watcher that we need to kill. That's for the okra. We need that anyway. Nope, no stringy meat. There's a... Oh, they're taking the bag of stuff. He's like looting it forever. So that's why there's none. Next time we play, maybe we'll get a little bit luckier. There won't be quite as many people just chilling right here. But alright, we'll sell some of this stuff. We can cook up
What
as
can I
well.
do for
But
you?
oh man. Good that we're selling. We need that. We need that. Need that. We kind of need that. I don't think we need leg meat. It is raw, but we need that. We need that. Jeez, all of these are like recipe. They're all foodstuffs. What can I even get rid of? I could get rid of this sprouted frond if I wanted to. Oh, I need to turn my mining thing back on. I don't even know what in this bag I can really get rid of. I could use the Timberling to help me fight for a while, but like, I don't need that flask of oil. I guess I can cook some of this stuff right now. Yeah. Roasted boar meat. We don't need that chunk of boar meat. That'll help a little bit. I don't think she has... If he has herbs, which he might, I can cook those eggs I just got, but I'm going to drop more.
Greetings.
He doesn't, so never mind. Yeah, I can cook those fish, because, yeah, we might as well do that. We're not getting any of those. Cook the clams with one of my water. Again, if I had more spices, I could cook some of that stuff. Alright, so that at least gets me some of this out of here. Clams and the fish. Okay. And the roasted boar meat. Alright, it buys us a little bit, but we're tight on bag space for sure. Alright, so we're gonna wrap it right here. This is yeah, we've got another one. Got another one in the pipe, 5x5. Thank you everybody so much for watching, for listening, for tuning in, and I will see y'all next time on Lord of Warcraft. Peace.